name's Hannah. I work in the aquarium at Chester Zoo, and we're in the Jaguar building to show you one of our biggest displays. This is our South American display, so everything in here is from South America. There are a few thousand fish, and we've got some that might be really familiar to you, some that might be at home, and some new ones as well. So we'll meet them one by one, as well as having a quick look at the sloths as well that are up overhead. So the shiny ones with the really pretty fins are the diamond tetras. You might see those swimming past. And we've got some Cardinal Tetras in here. Those will be the ones that are probably most recognisable. They're bright blue and red, and we've got at least 1,000 in here. So they're the smallest fish, the Cardinal Tetras, and the biggest one is hiding at the back at the moment, but he's a flagtail Procholodus. He's really chunky. He might come up for some food now. And he's predominantly vegetarian, but he occasionally forgets and will snaffle bits of bloodworm and other meaty bits of food if you put them in there. So there are loads of different tetras in this tank as well, and we've got some hatchet fish as well if they come up. So that's the one with the orange and black stripy tail is the Procholodus. He's really friendly, but he's definitely in charge of the tank. If he moves, everybody else will move out his way. The natural habitat for the Cardinal Tetras is usually blackwater streams in South America, so they'll be really, really dark with lots of tannin stains from the wood and the soil around the river. So their bright colours show up really well in that environment. So you'll see that some fish behave in different ways. There are some that group together, and there are some that don't mind being on their own. It depends on the individual species. There are also some fish on the floor, and that's their normal place to be. There's nothing wrong with them. And they're Twig Catfish, so they're really well camouflaged to look like pieces of wood that have fallen into a river. And you might see them if you visit the zoo. Sometimes the males will have eggs that they're guarding on the glass. And we've got a few types of Corydorus in here as well that swim around the bottom of the tank. The other fish that we have in here that might be a bit hard to spot are Bristlenose Catfish. So these are quite weird looking things. They'll be on the bottom again, and for anybody that has a tank at home, this is about 7,000 litres or more. So the traditional filter for an aquarium doesn't really cut it. So we actually borrow filtration that's used on swimming pools, and that keeps the water clear for visitors, but also really good quality for the fish. So the sloths hang out above the tank, Rico and Tina. I think that Rico is the one that's on the ropes at the moment, and Tina is hiding at the side. And occasionally the keepers come in and find that Rico's got wet back legs, or is wet all over, and we think that he quite enjoys going for a swim. Thank you for joining us on our first virtual zoo tour. We hope you've liked seeing all of the different animals. Please leave a comment below with any animals that you'd like to see in future, and stay safe.